Thank you so much.
Okay. Enjoy being with you guys tonight. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you, Coach.
You bet, guys.
Oh, Lord, Coach.
You know what impresses me the most about that is Galen is surprised every time it happens. I watch you watch that.
Because it's like that literally is Coach in a nutshell. Like that just encapsulates him. And it's just like, I'm just so glad that more people got to see it who normally don't see it.
Hey, y'all. This is Ryan Munso, and this is the Cougar After Thoughts Show from GoCoogs.com. That is Galen Robinson, the last person to lose to UCF.
Thanks, Ryan.
That's Brad Towns. Never, ever accepted an invite to Epstein Island. And I'm Ryan.
Clean.
You kicked their ass. It is such a beatdown. And you keep doing this. And that's 25 wins in a row against Cincinnati and UCF. 25 in a row against your equals coming in from the American. Star Pizza. Shout out to Star Pizza. They have something great going tonight. They are feeding the road team. Now that they're going in the locker room getting dressed, and they're going to get some Star Pizza.
That should make them feel better.
Shout out to Star Pizza for enjoying this win and making money on the back end.
Exactly.
Proud of them. Okay, boys, I'm going to the press conference.
All right.
Y'all tell me what you thought about this game. What are your first thoughts?
Go ahead, Galen.
It's kind of similar to last game. That was the first note that I wrote is I want to see kind of remnants of what happened last game, like guys playing with confidence, guys playing with freedom. And that's what we saw tonight. It took, Mercy is really, really taking advantage of his opportunity. And it's just like, it's just a beautiful thing to see when a guy is prepared for a moment. And then when that moment presents itself, he's ready to take advantage of it. But I think our team, especially from non-conference transitioning into conference play, that whatever time period that was, our defense took, in my opinion, it took a major leap in regards to like togetherness and cohesion and being in sync. So I think this team, I'm not even trying to be biased, this team is turning the corner. Granted, there's still some things to improve, but we're on our way. And it's just like came out with the right mentality, dominated, didn't play with your food. Granted, the game got off to an ugly start because, it's two good defensive teams, but, Water eventually finds his level.
Yep. It's amazing to me that the first 10 minutes were so ugly. And then all of a sudden I look up now and it's like we end up shooting 54% for the game.
This is crazy.
I think for the second half we were 60 some odd percent, obviously. But man, that was, the complaint that I had at TCU, and I was pretty dejected after that game, very not happy, if you will, is we didn't play to our standard. And the last two games, we have done exactly that. We've played exactly to our standard. And you're starting to see this team evolve as more pieces start to fit a little bit better. Guys starting to get a little bit more comfortable. I'd say defensively tonight, incredible job. I mean, they came in legit with really good numbers. Their guard play has been fantastic through the season. Yeah. And the thing is, they've gone through the toughest part of their season. Tonight ended the toughest part of their season. I think they got BYU towards the end of the season, but they were putting up big numbers, and this defense absolutely dominated them.
Yeah.
I mean, flat out locked down. I mean, there was no room for these guys to breathe. Nobody got off at all. I mean,
yeah. Did anybody?
Folks was 3 of 10. Cougar was 1 of 10.
Nobody
Burks
reached
was
double
2 of 12.
figures. That's crazy. Nobody reached double figures.
And most important, we attacked the glass like crazy. I mean, I'm now tonight. I watch guards fight over rebounds. That's a beautiful thing to see. Yeah, rebounded them 40-29.
That's yeah. And I think that like having an effort like that, regardless if it's a home or away game, you're Houston. Team's been winning a decent amount of games now, been ranked in the top 10 for a decent amount of weeks. You're going to get every team's best shot. Mm-hmm. And to be able to go out and dominate against a group of guys who literally they're playing with house money, literally have nothing to lose. Mm-hmm. You know, that just shows that the mentality of our team and where we're at as a unit. And it's just like, man, we preach enjoy the process and don't rush it, but it's like, man, I'm ready to get to March now. I like what I'm seeing. It's like, man, it's can we get there? You know, and it's just like, man, it's a beautiful thing. But one thing that I wanted to point out too is the attendance, man. I don't know if it was a traffic issue, but from what I saw from tip-off, it's just like, man, there was so many empty seats, and it's just you just wouldn't have thought that this was a Big 12 matchup and one of the teams was a top 10 team in the nation. I just want to see butts in seats, man. From tip-off, that's just what I want to see. I don't know. It might be just Houston as a city in general, but I would just love to see some asses and some seats, man, at the start of tip-off. That's what I was it would just make me so happy. It really would.
I'll tell you this: it's never going to happen during the middle of the week, and especially not at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally. I mean, you could spend 30 minutes. You could literally work downtown and take you 45 minutes to get here.
Facts.
Right. I mean, if you work up north, or if you're coming from out west, you're gonna have to leave at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I live 3 minutes from here, and in non-traffic, it takes 22 to 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And so,
it's
just not going to work. And
I just don't like the optics of it, though. It's just like how it looks. It's
nothing you can do about it. If
bothers me.
If you have to play 6 o'clock games, this is what it's going to look like. You played an 11 a.m. game Saturday, and now you play a 6 p.m. game in the middle of the week. And then Friday, you get a 9:30 local start. Or Saturday, you get a 9:30 start. So, fun.
Who they got Saturday, right?
BYU in beautiful Provo. So
that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
I think if BYU decides to be smart and play zone, they'll be fine. I think U of H shot 90% against the zone tonight.
Yeah.
They should keep doing that.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough game.
Sure.
I mean, if we're playing them here, I would say we're going to beat them by 40.
Yeah, I know, but the elevation, the time difference, that matters, man. The travel, like that stuff definitely plays a part bigger than you can probably imagine. But yeah, that's gonna be a tough game to win. That's gonna be a tough game for anyone to win who's not in that region having to travel to BYU.
Yeah, just like going to Orlando. It's hard to win there.
Yeah. Lose an hour.
Yeah. Have y'all looked at any comments yet?
No.
Nah.
Hot damn.
Hot.
Get through a few.
But while you're doing that,
how about this 11th straight 20-win season? That's okay. If you're into that. UCF was on their back foot pretty much the whole game. Cougs, they have a great effort. I thought this was a huge effort day. Mom says slow start, but wow, what an awesome second half. Great defense. Congrats on the win. Defense is a tone setter. Mercy gaining confidence. Yes. Snack was rolling tonight. Stop with the Mercy comments. Snack turning into a nasty beast.
Oh, it's about Trigger who?
It doesn't matter.
The million people who come in. Where's Mercy? Where's Mercy? He should be playing. He should be starting.
But you know what's crazy? It'll be like we'll get out rebounded, and they'll think like Mercy's the answer. It's like he's not the answer to every problem. You know what I mean? Like it's just.
Well, that's the reason why you don't want to trigger them.
Hey man, he's definitely taking advantage. He's doing what we all thought he could do, just taking advantage of the moment.
Hey, man, he's staying on the court because he's playing defense and he's busting his ass on the boards.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is do that. You buy your time because you know you're going to be a threat offensively.
And but on top of that, like on top of being an offensive threat, he's being offensively decisive. Like the three he got and he shot, he knew in his mind before he got the ball, this is going up. He caught, boom, cash. And it's like once you he's really getting into a groove, and you can only do that with minutes, and you know because he's getting minutes now. It's definitely a confidence booster for sure. But hey, he's on his way too. I'm on the Mercy hype train. Facts.
Sacco energy tonight. Loved it. 7 rebounds, 7 points. He played really well.
Did y'all see that floater? It was supposed to be a floater, and he turned it into a lob.
It was a Milos floater that was woefully short, but Sacco took it and slammed it in.
Well, since he took it and slammed it in, it was a pass.
It was an assist.
I say it was a pass.
Yeah. This team beat Tech by 8. Yes. Home and away.
And
it matters.
Remember, everybody. This isn't the AAC. Everybody's dangerous at home. It doesn't matter who it is. Everyone. Remember, we kind of struggled a little bit against Colorado last year, and Colorado was straight doo-doo.
You struggled at Colorado. You struggled at UCF. You struggled at West Virginia. It's going to happen. Rodney Terry was here. I saw him. He's with the Pels. He's a scout. He's also working for ESPN on the NBA side. He also got $5.5 million from Texas to go away. This guy is living his best life.
Man, you talk about a dude who just does cartwheels, failing upwards.
Good for him.
Man, I'm going to have to start coaching.
It was a traffic issue, and we were trapped on the roof. I'm not laughing at you, Wanda. It just came off kind of funny.
That's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of the post-game show is that we make it so much easier to get home, and you can relax.
You didn't realize how long you stuck in traffic for.
You know, if you can find a side way out, you can get over to Star Pizza, and
if you find a side way out of the roof of the parking garage.
You gotta do like the Duke boys, man. Just jump off the top.
Hell no.
Regardless of the traffic issues, our problem is deeper than that. Of course, but you're not telling anything new. That said,
at the end of the day, I don't give a shit because it's out of my control. People are going to show up. They're not going to show up. I don't care.
Now, U of H needs to do a better job getting people in and out. They have failed at this consistently, and they've got to be better, especially at the corner of Scott and Cullen, Scott and Holman. It just can't be this hard to go a quarter of a mile. They've got to be better.
It'd be nice if we could control the cops. Absolutely.
They work for you.
You can control them.
They don't work for the athletic department.
They work for the university.
Well, there we go.
They're being paid.
And there we go. There's our problem.
They're being paid by athletics. They're being paid to work traffic for U of H. Kugel acted like a bitch tonight. Okay.
Love freedom of speech.
Well, you would love. I mean, you would
1
think
in
the way
10
he
from the
acted,
floor.
You would think that he would, the way he acted, that we'd be, or he would have been, at least more than invisible. But I mean, he just was. I mean, literally, he was a circle of suck out there tonight.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the second half, he just kind of shut it down. It's like, fuck it, I'm done with this. I got to transfer someone else.
I just wonder why he's kind of bounced around.
No, I think
It hasn't been a minutes issue. It hasn't been a point. Like his numbers have been the same or around similar wherever he's been. It's like, what's the
okay? Where has he been?
Florida, Mississippi State, and here, and I mean, excuse me, UCF. Oh, I think you're on mute, Ryan.
It sounds like he's trending downward.
But I'm saying, like, you're
Florida,
still at the Power 5. You're still at the Power 5 level. So it's like, it's not like he left somewhere and at Florida he was doing good at Florida, and then you transferred. You did the same thing that you did at Florida. It's not like you had like a massive jump to where you were. It's been pretty much like a plateau.
Yeah, I mean, I remember we were supposedly in the recruiting process for it, but everybody from Florida was saying,
I didn't want to say that because I didn't know if I was able to, but yeah, we were definitely. He was definitely on the Houston radar. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and he from what you gathered from a lot of the Florida folks, it was an attitude problem, and they were pretty happy that a spot opened up because of his absence.
Oh, if he had one and he came here, it would have evaporated. It would have evaporated.
He left, and they won a national title.
Oh man, Towns, come on, Towns. You know better than that. Don't do that.
But it's true.
I'm just saying.
I was gonna say they did though, but it's like it ain't come on now.
I mean, it's just like whenever when Caleb Mills left, all of a sudden we go on a tear. I don't know.
Their 4 starters outside of John Bowl were 8 of 37.
Sheesh.
They didn't want any of this. None of it.
No.
Now I'm going to the press conference, and y'all hang out for a little bit, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Wait, so this was a normal tip-off or normal timed tip-off for them then, huh? Or am I tripping? 7 their time.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So they tip off on their time, man. You get your ass, man, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, dude, see, that's the thing. Is anytime that we play a team who is built on their guard play carrying them, I feel very confident we're going to beat anybody in that range.
Yeah.
One thing I gotta say, man, Milos Uzan is balling right now. He's definitely it's not the kid that we saw against TCU and against Texas Tech. He's attacking. He's getting those paint touches. He's getting that lob. He's being a threat every time he touches the ball, and it looks fantastic.
I just think that, and credit to him, he's playing super well, and it's just like this is what we've been needing from him because he's more than capable. It doesn't look like he's doing anything that's out of character. It looks like you're doing things that you're comfortable doing. So it's just like that's why we've held them to the standard that we've held them to, and it's just like it's good to see him playing well, and it's just like he's going to be the key. Granted, Kingston is a hell of a player. E-Man, Chris, whatever the case may be. But it's like Los is the key. And we have to have him clicking on all cylinders for our team to, be able to achieve what we think we can achieve. But to piggyback on your point, though, when you said about when guards are the other team's best player, I'll never forget after I graduated, Mikael McLean, he's now an assistant at the University of Kentucky. And me and him, we had like that was like my guy, is my guy. But we had like a long conversation. He was like, gee, whenever the other team's best player was their point guard, everybody was at ease because we knew that was going to be your matchup.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I feel like that's kind of been a staple for our team is we've had the luxury of having great perimeter defenders to where it's just like the other team's guards, they're probably going to be close to neutralized. And that's just like, that's an amazing, when you have a team like that, the coaching staff, that's puts them at ease, man. Puts them at super ease.
I mean, Folks has kind of been their guy, and E-Man just straight up put him in his pocket and was done. And then from there, I mean, Kingston was on him too. Kingston was playing phenomenal defense. Harwell was playing good D. Mercy was playing good D. Milo's doing what he does. He's playing damn good D. I mean, those guys really, really, really shrink the floor. And then when you've got Snack and Tugler jumping out there on the pick and roll, just destroying everything. Damn. And Snack is starting to show that him and Sacco both are doing a lot better job of rolling back to their man down in the post and not lingering out too long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They do their job. They go and they stop the ball. They put pressure on it and they roll back to where their guy is.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you noticed, but like, what's up with JoJo getting subbed out of the game before the first media?
Trying to preserve him. I
But
don't know,
it's
but I like it.
Just before the first media, and it's just like I always think something happened or something's wrong. It's like you look, he ain't got no fouls, he ain't make no mistakes. It's just like I wonder what's the methodology behind that.
Well, maybe it's a happy medium between our suggestion.
Yeah,
is it you don't sit him to start, but you get him out of there and
he sets the tone, and then he sets the tone. All right, cool. You said, all right, get up out of there, my boy. Get up out of there. No, man, But one thing I do want to point out is Big Snacks, man. I'm finally calling them Big Snacks. He looks so decisive. Like whenever he catches the ball, he knows if he's going to be open for a shot. Like catches in the middle of the zone, he knows it. It's like his feel for the game. I feel like a lot of things are slowing down for him. And it's just like, once the game slows down for you, that next step is going to be scary. And I feel like I don't want to jinx anything, but, this whole thing started off with that Tech loss. Being in that mentality, Coach Sam being on your ass and 14 boards and you have a good offensive output, then there's another good offensive output. And it's just like it's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? No. So hey man, I'm extremely proud of that kid, and it's just like he's another one to where it's like if he's playing well, and because he can be you can pick and pop, so you can pose as a threat to any team, and if he's clicking, man, our team goes from elite to super elite.
Yeah,
super elite.
And do we had a lot of alley-oops, we had some dunks, and Snack's been getting a lot of dunks on dropping the ball off the baseline. But man, tonight, one play got me up out of my seat. It's when he got the rebound, and normally I'm used to seeing him kick it out and pass it. He looked down, he's like, oh, I got a mismatch. Oh, let me back this bitch down.
It wasn't a bully back down, though, because that ain't his game. It wasn't like a
No, it was just nice and smooth, and then got him within distance, and then rolled to a baseline jump hook. It's like, oh my God, if he does that, it's over. You get him posting up. You get him playing with his back to the basket a little bit. Jesus, I mean that kid becomes unguardable.
Yeah, I don't know if it was you who said it. May have been a comment, but this was early on in the season, and I think we did like a player comp. And like I said, I don't remember exactly where it came from, but somebody said Chris Bosh. And I'm just not, okay. I that you know what I mean, he ain't a lefty, but it's just like, man, I could see it. I could see it. Extremely effective, extremely skilled, man. His ceiling and what he's gonna do down the road, man, it's gonna amaze some people.
And I tell you that he if somebody runs zone against us, forget about it.
Yeah.
He's going to destroy you from the elbow. He's going to destroy you from the short corner. He's going to destroy you on alley-oops on the backside. I mean, there's too much space for that kid.
Yeah. He's figuring out where he should go. He's finding the holes, and it's just like, obviously that's our coaching staff, and I'm sure that looking at his decisiveness, taking those shots, they probably knew that there was going to be a point in the game where UCF went zone, saw the holes, and be like, Chris, you're going to beat. We're not going to put JoJo here. We're not going to put Khalifa here. We're going to put you here because you can be effective from this little area right here. So, hey, man, he's.
You know, here's the thing I don't understand about UCF zone. Why in the world would you be dumb enough to try to extend your zone that far out past the 3-point line? Because all they're doing is opening up holes for guys to find. Maybe they think that they're going to be able to pressure the ball, and we're not going to be able to find those holes.
I mean, I think that when you're fearful, because when you go zone, it's let alone you're down, is because your man defense isn't working. Right. So it's like now it's a sense of desperation, and you're kind of searching and hunting for answers. And it's just like when everybody's like we have some guys on this team that was on that team last year, and they're familiar with our team. So you get to a point to where you don't want anybody to get anything because everybody can hurt you. So you're overextending, but then you're susceptible to what's behind you, and it's just like, it's essentially defeating the purpose of the zone.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that you want to try to pack it in and force us to shoot threes, because we will shoot a lot of threes, and as proven tonight, we can go pretty damn cold. 3 of 19. I
mean, but this is this not the worst output that we've aside in regular non-tournament play? Is this not the worst that we've shot the ball from 3-point range? Like 3 for what? 3 for 19, was it?
3 for 19. I mean, you have the ass whooping like that, and we only 3 of 19. I mean, you shoot 15% from 3, you would expect to probably be in the.
That's
but here's the thing: is that their zone was so stupid, is that we scored 42 points in the paint. That tells me your zone is idiotic, because that's what the zone is supposed to guard against, is you pounding the ball in the paint. Yeah. But no, they just opened up and, hey, give Johnny a extension, baby.
Yeah. That's going to be hard for him to watch on film, man. Like, because I'm just sitting here thinking, you're zoning some guys that we didn't make a 3 in the first half.
I mean, it was the zone was extended so far, it was almost like a 3-quarter. I mean, a quarter court trap or something like that. But they weren't trapping.
And what's the crazier part is, like, he probably had, like, his staff was like, yeah, we should. That's why I was like, whenever you're desperate, it just it becomes dangerous for you, because you just you're hopeless at that point. It's like, you're
just
zoning a team that didn't. That's crazy. That's diabolical, actually.
I mean, I like the idea of pressuring the ball and then falling back after that.
But just only when they're bringing the ball up the court, because you want them to have as the least amount of time on the shot clock as possible once they cross that court.
That's right. I want to delay you getting into your offense, and I want you to get into your offense past the timeline. But I'm not going to try to force that out of a zone. I'll do that man to man, but I'm not going to force that out of a zone unless we roll back to a 1-3-1.
Yeah, I don't know what they was doing, but what I can say is we from the start of the season, obviously, we knew that this was a younger team than we're accustomed to having. Mm-hmm. And, these guys, they've been going through it, whether it's practice film, whatever the case may be, been in some battles, been in some wars. And these young guys, they're literally growing right before our eyes. Oh, yeah. Like the process is actively taking place. And I just feel like we're not giving it the gratitude it deserves because they're such high level guys, and we knew that they would be able to do this. But you have to get to a point to where you're able, and it's just like there's a process that you must undergo in order to do that. And it's just like it's really a beautiful thing. Like Big Chris he's like how it's almost like he knows who he is with his game. Almost like he's kind of like it's like a maturity thing. Yeah. And it's just like, even with Mercy, you go from not playing, a guy going down, and like we said we've been saying for several shows, it's once it becomes a habit, you keep taking advantage of opportunities. Now it gets to a point where you know what? You've earned this. Mm-hmm. Like essentially you become Malik Wilson. We're not going to you for you to kind of keep us afloat while somebody gets a breather. We're looking for you. We're going to you for impact. You know what I mean?
He's what a lot of people were worried about is that, he's not getting minutes. He's got to get more minutes. He's got to get more minutes. Well, that doesn't happen in a program like this. You go out and you earn minutes, and he is earning every minute he is out there.
Yeah.
Now you see tonight, and this tells you how he earns these minutes. He had a foul on an inbounds play before the ball was actually in play. In games past, he'd be yanked right there. Now he gets the latitude of saying, you fucked up. We're going to keep playing though. Mm-hmm. And so what that does for Mercy is he's like, okay, I'm in it. Yeah, that was stupid. Okay, I'm in it. And he stops looking over his shoulder every time he makes a mistake. And then he stops playing to not make mistakes, and he just goes out and plays.
Just off instincts.
Yeah.
And I think also, too, another great thing, like our guys know what it's like to be in the heat, and our guys know what guys are going through. And my favorite part about him playing well is our team's reaction.
Yeah.
Like those guys are genuinely pulling for him. They're genuinely like wanting him to be successful. And it's just like, I think that's just been a big part of our program that may tend to be overlooked. It's like these guys are actually like off the court, they're actually friends. Like we're actually cool. Like it's not just like I show up and we just hoop together. Like we actually have a genuine relationship.
Right.
And I think that's
those are the guys that see him every day in practice.
Literally.
And by the way that they react to his success on the court right now, they see that tenfold in practice. They see that guy being a straight up baller in practice. And they know what he can bring whenever he plays his game. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, because I've had these conversations in my past. It's like, if this guy could ever play in a game the way he plays in practice, it's over. And then all of a sudden they start to figure it out and they start playing. It's like, holy shit, yeah, that guy is a stud. That's the guy that I've been telling you about.
And the flip side of that is, they be seeing him go crazy in practice, but they be seeing them ass chewings too.
Absolutely.
So, hey, when you see a guy just get got, it's like, I'm gonna cheer a little hard, brother. I seen what you went through today at shoot around. Like it hit a little different. Like, man, but like I said, man, it's seeing what the standard that we hold ourselves to, and seeing us evolve, and kind of like we're heading to that type of point It's a beautiful thing, man. And I know it's not easy. I know these guys, they've been working and working their asses off. And it's like to see it all pay off, man, in unison, like with such great cohesion. As a ball lover, hey, pause. Hey, yo, big pause. Hold on, stop.
Yeah.
Hold on. As a basketball purist, it just
zesty.
Hey, man, it just means a lot to me, man. Like I just enjoy the process, man.
You like good balls, huh?
Hey, man, yeah. What these comments talk about, man? Space City. Yeah, y'all know why. I don't know why they call why is UCF considered
let's see here. Let's see. Well, let's go back for a little ways. Yeah, speaking of Big 12, Okie State is up by early beat. Yeah, that lead's closed. It's 41-39 going into half.
It's I haven't paid much attention to them, but it's tied now. Sheesh. Is BYU just a drastically different team at home than when they're on the road?
BYU starts slow pretty much every game, but they're kind of beholden to the three. I mean, because they don't play defense at all. So if they're shooting well, then they can shoot you out of the gym. They can also shoot themselves out of the gym. And Debanza, phenomenal talent, but if he's not getting to the free throw line, then he's absolutely useless. Most of his game is getting to the free throw line.
Really?
Yeah. He saw it wins you an MVP. So, I mean, do what you got to do, right?
Who would you say is his player comp?
I don't know. A bunch of soft ass bitches.
Oh man, Towns, come on, bro. You got to be objective. There's somebody who he's similar to. Somebody.
I don't know.
Your vast memory of basketball, there has to be somebody who there might be flashes of. Has to be.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd call him.
I mean, because I thought that you could help me because I don't know either. I thought that you'd be able to give me you saying something, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? I can see that. But it's like, yeah, I can't really say that. I can't.
Chat's saying Tracy McGrady. It's like,
hold on.
I think I forget how good Tracy McGrady was.
Hold on. Who in chat said? Hey, yeah. Hey. Don't y'all say that. Don't say that. Don't say that to anybody else. Y'all done lost y'all mind.
I mean, if I was I would maybe Robert Ory. I don't know.
I ain't too familiar with Big Shot Bob. Can't say I am.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Because I mean, he's
fluid.
Man. He's a really good player, but
maybe somebody chat. Hold on. Someone is whoever. Hey, chat. Y'all give us y'all's player comps and please don't say T-Mac. Because can you kick somebody out of the chat? Can you boot somebody? You will get booted. We'll figure out a way to do it.
It's tough to say, man, because I mean you see him play and he's very good, but his stat line is usually, if you're just looking at the basic raw stats, you're not paying attention to where he's getting his points, which a lot of them are from the free throw line. I mean, I think he goes to the free throw line as much as, if not more than anybody in the country.
But that's a skill too, though.
Well, absolutely. And that plays perfect in the NBA. I mean, that's kind of where the NBA is right now.
Hold on, wait. We've gone from bad to worse. Someone said James Harden.
Whoa, what?
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go to some other. Let's go to some other comments. This is
let's just change.
Hey, SGA player comp Paul George. a poor man, a real poor man. I'm talking about under the bridge poor Paul George. I think I can see that. But T-Mac, KD, nah, not even close. Not even close. What do you think about that, Towns?
His comp? I don't think all the comps that they're throwing out. I don't know what he is, but I know what he's not.
Ball lover, put that on some. Hey, hey, Towns, you're a sicko. You're a sicko. Oh,
what's that?
man, because it says ball lover. Put that on some merch. Coug Nation 92. Hey, man. Hey, DM me on Twitter, man. I mean, no, I ain't calling the X. DM me on Twitter. Coug Nation 92. We got to have a conversation. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, you know what?
Have a picture of 2 basketballs.
Oh, brother. Everybody, whoever's watching, onesubstantial.com, use the code CATS. For everybody that's tapped into the show, use the code CATS for a discount on your order. Thank me later. Head over there right now. Right now.
Let's see.
Timu Harden. Now these people are funny, man.
Here you go. Here's one. Random question I've had for a while, Galen. Who and how are the student athletes chosen to sit with coach during the post-game preference? Is it Coach Sam?
Just like the Big 12 runs through Houston, everything else involving our program runs through Kelvin. He is the alpha and the omega. Everything runs through him. And I think it's usually, because a lot of times a guy might not be the leading scorer, but he may have performed well in his role and impacted the game. So coach he'll be like, he'll give him that that allow him to come on the stage.
He rewards them.
What it do, Ryo?
And I think you can tell some of them are to send a message.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's like, I want you to come out here and sit through this.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't play bad, but I want you to have to sit through this and listen to face some of these guys for a little bit.
I got one action.
Let you sit out here and listen to the stupid shit I have to take because your ass.
Oh God. Ryan, how it go, man?
It's usually a reward, though. Like 2 guys that were up there with him tonight were Sacco and Mercy.
Exactly.
They got rewarded.
Exactly. I'm proud of you for doing your job. Wow. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
Not sure what just happened.
It's like, man, I really know that
place.
guy. That's just what I was just thinking. Like, I really know that guy. Like, and then Sacco and Mercy are on the like. I'm proud of you for doing your job. It's more so like a confidence builder as well.
Here we go. Shout out to Quantas. His Raging Cajuns have won 3 straight. Road W, James Madison.
They've won 4 out of 5, I believe. Yeah. They're sneaking up.
Man, it takes time to learn how to win. That's one of the biggest things that failing programs have to get over is they got to learn how to win. Because they're used to losing, and they'll find a way to lose games that they should win. But getting past that mental point of saying, oh, shit, here we go again.
Yeah. I mean, it's like with a guy like Q, it's only a matter of time. He probably ain't been able to sleep. It was only a matter of time before they turned the ship around. It's just part of the process. You gotta lose to learn how to win, man. And that's just the way it goes.
And he learned that you build to march.
Yes.
Nobody gives a shit. Ain't nobody passing out trophies in November.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I guess December comes. You get a trophy if you win a tournament. If you win a tournament in some high school gym in Carolina,
or in the Bahamas, or anywhere else.
Well, aren't you playing in a ballroom in Bahamas?
Well, that's true. So, Kelvin, this game was the racism game. It was the John McClendon game, the North Carolina Central coach that beat Duke when there was still segregation. And Kelvin was going into it, and I tried listening. I missed the first part, but he took one of his shoes off during the press conference and put it up on the table and said, "Jordan asked me to design these," and he did. He put the Lumbee Tribe logo or emblem. He called it logo. I don't know if that's the right word.
Yeah.
On it, and they're going to auction those shoes off for charity and help somebody.
Nice.
So you're going to see photos of that, I assume. Really kind of cool.
That's hard. That's hard.
Star Pizza. Whatever
Good
you're
people.
doing with your life.
Good people. Better pizza.
Section
Star
12X. Everybody, you know, you got to gear up. I told you. I keep saying this. If you look good, you'll play good. And on that note, did you happen to see UCF's warm-up pants? They're terrible.
We have a photo.
Look at that. That right there is the reason why you get donkey stomped at U of H, because you wear shit like that. You ought to be ashamed of yourself for dressing your players up like that. You're just asking your players to get beat up. Sending your kids off in some garanimals to school.
What?
You wonder why they get bullied.
What's a garanimal?
You know what, Towns? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make you a 1-of-1 hoodie that says terrible.
Terrible.
TURRIBLE with the period.
Hey, man, I just take it from Charles Barkley, dude.
Man.
He's my spirit animal. Man, I used to see Charles back in the day. Used to see him out all the time, dude.
Round mound of rebound.
Round mound of rebound with same places with Towns.
Oh yeah, that's hectic.
I couldn't get near him, and not that I wanted to, because you never know when Charles is just going to do some crazy shit and start punching people. I didn't want to be that dude.
That's too much 6'5" and close.
Yeah, we're on the same eye level. We're looking over the crowd. We can see each other, and I don't want him to think that
you're a threat.
Trying to flex. Exactly. It's like when bulls are out in the field. You just kind of steer clear of each other.
Round mound of rebound. That's crazy.
This is from Duarte. This is the shoe.
Oh, cool.
With the Lumbee Tribe on it. I can't read what that says on top, but
Lumbee Tribe of North Carolina.
Oh, this game. Well, no, I meant on the tongue of the shoe, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, these pants are the worst I've ever seen, and they rise up. They don't even go down to your ankle.
No. I mean, that. Hey, listen, I know y'all are both elder statesmen, but that's the style, man. That's
style in warm up pants too.
High water.
Yeah.
Damn, that's man, that's bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I mean, well, they got stupid haircuts too. So, but anyway, no. Section 12X, don't be like them. Go gear up. That's the reason why they got what they got. Way. And get ready, because some real shit's coming down. Got some new stuff coming. Dropping some hints every once in a while. Follow them on Twitter, Section 12X. Dropping some hints every now and then. Might be some really cool stuff that a lot of people have been asking for. And also, for us normal size guys, there's some alpha shirt sizes. So get ready. Get your wallets ready. Not swiping right, not swiping left, swiping down. Tap to pay. Get ready.
Good old Towns, man. Irreplaceable.
No,
A true.
he's replaceable.
Nah. A true one of one.
Hey, do you want to replace
Ball knower.
We already know what it looks like when I'm
they got-
gone. That's
Yeah. Smooth sailing.
terrible.
Yo, I love how I don't want to curse.
There you go.
Trying to be great, man. Trying to be great. Look at my boy Jeff, El Jefe, Jeff Conrad.
Galen says hello.
I'll plug on it tonight.
Okay.
What did he say?
I'll be doing one.
He said he's so glad you're gone.
No,
He's so glad he has talent to promote.
Hey Ryan, you're sick. Jeff is
Yeah.
my guy.
Jeff's
You're
great.
sick.
That's great.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That looks like something at the end of the clearance rack of Ross that never sails.
Yeah.
That nailed it.
See, man,
That's
the
exactly
worst
what
thing
it
about
is.
it is they didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
could have gotten
exactly.
They could have gotten like button downs, like a Tommy Bahama shirt where actual palm trees belong. The shit that used to look cool back in the day. But no, they put it on the pants. Yeah.
Since we're just promoting things, tomorrow night, 4 quarters, Thursday, 8 p.m. That guy there in the photo might be on the show. He might be talking about the Seattle Seahawks, his team playing in the Super Bowl. He might not be, but I think he will be.
Those aren't pants, those are capris. Exactly.
We got to get with the times.
You expect, Jared McCain to wear those on a TikTok
Oh,
dance.
brother. Hey, Towns, you something else, bro. Oh, man.
Galen, what was it like playing against Taco Fall?
He was like, I'll never forget. I think this was my sophomore year. Coach Kellen was in our scout team. Coach Kellen was like trying to be Taco, but he had like a broom to try to mimic the size, like how tall he is. And it's just like, he's one of those guys to where it's like, I've seen him several times. Like, me and Taco are pretty cool, but you just never get used to how tall he is.
Yeah.
Like, it amazes you, And like, I'll never forget, we were like checking into the game at the same time. And he was on his knee and I was standing up. And somebody I think it might have been JD who took a picture. And it's like, we were the same size. Like, he was like kneeling down and I'm standing up. And I'm just like, bro, this is like it's like, bro, nothing is made for you. Like, this, it has to be unenjoyable, like, to be that tall. Like,
man, how's the dude get on the bus?
yeah.
Like legs sticking out the window or something?
Yeah. I mean, but, it's like whenever playing against him, though, it's like you're more hesitant to attack because, he's just sitting back there. And I'll never forget, I think we were at UCF, and I remember Wes Van Beck had shot up 3 in like that left corner. And I think Taco might have been on a block. And he blocked the 3. And it's just like some freakish stuff like that only he can do. Maybe Victor Wembanyama, but it's just like, man, you really like have to be aware whenever he's on the court because he could embarrass you. Dunking and then he hang on the rim and his feet on the ground. It's like, all right, bro. It's like, all right, bro. Now you're just showing off. Like, we know you.
He's running
like,
back. He's running back on a
bro.
fast break, untying people's shoes.
Like, bro, we get it, bro. You're 7'8". Like, you got it.
U of H was 6 of 20 at one point in this game. 6 of 20. People thought the world was ending. They ended the game 29 of 44. That ain't bad. 30% and then 66%. Okay.
Maybe I'm oblivious, but it's just like I wasn't really like as aware as I should be of how many points we get off generating turnovers. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't pay it that much mind, but we really, because I feel like we don't really pressure the ball. It's more so like our system that causes the turnover. So it's just like it never really kind of stuck out to me in that way.
But thinking about it, it probably didn't stand out because we didn't hit the break in the past like we do now.
Yeah.
Like this year, we're really pushing the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's just because I think Kingston's natural speed is
faster
than everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I thought I'd be used to it by now, but literally every game he does something, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from? I was like, oh, he did it last game, and he's done it every single game.
And it's like, he's actually a point guard.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like a guy, like, well, granted, he is a guy that can score, but it's just like, he has good feel, he can pass, he can throw people open, and it's just he's actually a point guard.
He's and he's also getting to the point where he's feeling much better and seeing things a little bit better.
It's slowing down.
And I tell you what, Sacco better watch out. He'll get his finger broke if he's not paying, if his head's not up. He got one fired right into him tonight. It was like, oh, and thing is, man, honestly, I can hear my point guard from high school. Why are you screwing up my assists? Always be looking when I'm dribbling.
Oh God.
Coming back the other way, Kelvin was screaming at Kingston. He can't catch that. Which there's not a lot of big guys that can catch that ball.
That thing was coming in hot.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
But Sacco's not one of them. At the next level, that'll work out for Kingston.
To the rim. Just throw it up, my boy.
To piggyback on our shooting, U of H was 3 of 19 from 3 and 32 of 45 from inside the arc. 32 of 45. That's 71%. I was talking to somebody today, and we were talking about recruiting, and they're like, oh, that guy's not going to want to come here. He wants to go to BYU or Alabama, where they play offense. And I was like, have you not seen this team this year? They played some offense. The ball just didn't go in for 10 minutes. But the offense was fine.
The funny thing is, the gentleman said it on the broadcast. He was like, we rave about this team's defense. They're also I think they're number 11 in offensive efficiency.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the narrative just doesn't.
Number really 9 today or now.
It's like the narrative doesn't really make sense.
You're 9 in offensive efficiency, 8 in defensive. Okay. That'll work.
And so it's like, so if you think our defense is good, you have to think our offense is good.
Mm-hmm.
We did. We lost the last one.
Yeah.
Are you not with us anymore, Ryan?
Well, but I wasn't on that team. I did everything I was supposed to do.
How convenient. How convenient.
Well, I'd never say we. That's for Towns. I had some comments that I really liked. I'm going to go through real quick. The best development in the last week is JoJo rotating out earlier and avoiding foul trouble, which he sort of did, but picked one up at 10.5 minutes in the first half. And Los ready to do his thing.
His first foul in the first half was
chicken shit.
No,
horrible.
Or
was the second?
The second one was whenever he all checked somebody.
Oh, you're talking about the first one with the over the back call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like, no, get away. Stop doing that. Oh shit, here's a foul. Like those are ones where you have no chance of getting the ball. Don't do that.
But it's like, I can live with that one, as opposed to the fouls that are 40 feet from the basket and kind of like I can live with you pursuing the It's like he can't help that. That's like an involuntary response to him. So
I think all of them are just because he just played.
But that's an okay involuntary response. The ones that I'm not okay with, yeah, we got to change those, brother. The ones that's 40 feet from the basket and he's driving away, don't foul him.
I tell you, after JoJo got his second foul where he basically went around the guy and like I said, gave him an oil check. Same thing, exact same thing happened on our end of the floor, and Kelvin went ballistic.
Yeah.
Absolutely ballistic on that ref.
And was that way for like 3 minutes.
Was that also the ref who called the foul on Sacco when he blocked the dunk when the dude was 45 feet away from him?
Yes. That is a guy who is in his 16th year as a ref and has never called an NCAA tournament game. And there's a reason why. You had a JV crew out there tonight, to be honest. Anyways.
I think that today was probably the most that I seen him bark at the officials rather than barking at the guy that committed the foul.
He rides the officials.
But I think
he
that,
gets a different whistle than other coaches.
But it was just something like it was a lot of calls. He doesn't think anything is a foul. So he'll argue with the official and then get on the player's ass. And it's like, I didn't see him get on the player because he disagreed that much with the official. And I think I saw that more tonight than I've probably usually seen.
I'm going to tell you something I saw tonight that I usually don't see is him clapping and cheering on his guys. I'm like, who? But he was like clapping quite a bit, and the crowd picked up on it. And I thought the energy in this building was really good for what this game was and how it started out. I was very impressed. Even though the attendance sucks, as I've been told. I think it was Tim Brady.
Oh, no, wait, you heard that, Towns?
What's that?
You heard what he just said? The attendance sucks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm told.
The reason why I don't want to talk about it because I'm not there, but I don't talk about it because you're going to have 1 million people in chat bitching and complaining about the fucking attendance that we can't do anything about. It is what it is. We're not going to shame people to come in. We're not going to, they are what they are. They do it for us. They do it for the Rockets. They do it for every professional team. They do it for everything. Houston's just late for everything. They're like a Temu LA when it comes down to it.
You know what, Towns? I'm going to try to shame. Shame works.
No, it doesn't.
I would try to shame.
But if you have no shame, it doesn't work. It's like trying to shame me for being fat. Okay.
Hey, Towns, you ever had like a speaker come speak to a group of people and he was like, if I can get to one of y'all, I did my job. It's like, if I can shame one person, the shame is worth it. It was a mission complete. Man. That's man, we got to be better, man. As a city, we got to be better. Got to be better, man.
They're about to close 45 through downtown on a 20-year project, so I think it'll be fine. I think it'll all work out. They're going to close freeways. Hollis Price is walking out with an entire Star Pizza. The new brown box sausage is what he's eating.
I remember back in the day when they did the Pierce elevator.
That's what it said on the box. This is scheduled to be a 20-year project.
Well, yeah, everybody saw how, oh, wow, you can soak billions just like the Big Dig in Boston. Hey, let's do that. By the way, we need to figure out a grift to get some of that federal money.
Yeah. I'm ready to tell these Section 12X people what I think of them. And if we get that Big Dig money, then we can. And I'll tell that one substantial what I think of them too. Anyways, we're gonna do that now. We're gonna get rid of Galen. and have a little talk. We're going to get rid of Tim Brando. Was Tim Brando okay on the call tonight?
Yeah, he was solid. Him and
Okay.
LaFonso Ellis.
Yeah, I saw LaFonso before the game. He was like, Ryan. I was like, LaFonso. It's just one
How's
of
it
those.
going? I haven't seen you since Sports Illustrated, 1983.
So there was that. Let's talk U of H football. Willie Fritz met with the media today at 3:00, and other people did not think he was informative. I thought he was great. You can check out the video.
Informative. They didn't think he was informative. I mean, he told you everything about everybody.
Yeah. Some people think one thing is news and some people don't. Like him going through every single player. I don't. Okay. I read the press release. I got it. He said some interesting things about snap counts, which I really like. I think the more snaps you played, the more you can know what's happening. Hang on a sec. I'm sorry. I'm glad I had that muted.
That is funny. What's the topic? What
Willie Fritz.
I was talking hoops.
Yeah. Well, for an hour.
No, for sure.
Okay. Sorry. I thought I saw Chancellor across the floor. I didn't have my glasses on. He was like, no, that was another black guy. We all look the same. I was like, all right, Chancellor. All right. Anyways, so Willie Fritz talked for a good while. He talked about snap counts. He talked about something that I find so fascinating. For the first 2 years he was here, Willie never talked about going to the games, season tickets, or fundraising. And now he brings it up and he makes a point of it in everything we do. And so I asked him.
Go ahead.
I just knocked it. So I asked him about the fundraising and he asked the department and Eddie for more money for staff, and he asked for more money for rev share. And so I was like, have you gotten that done? And he said they're almost to the finish line. They're about ready to finalize it. So that's going to be good for football. The rev share part, I think, is way more important than the coordinators right now anyways. So that's a positive development. What were you going to say, Brad?
The thing I like about it is when I've heard him talk about it publicly, about ticket sales and revenue and all that stuff. He's not like a lot of coaches saying he's a stark contrast to Dillingham. It's like, hey, look, this is a huge city. There's got to be somebody who's going to really give me some money. He's like, I've got to do a better job. He said, Willie says, I've got to do a better job to go out and sell tickets. I've got to do a better job to go out and meet these people and try to get some money for NIL. You know, he talked about the fact that, you know, that, hey, we were in the American and we were at the top as far as revenue goes. And in Big 12, we started off at the bottom. He said, but I look at that as it is what it is. It's a challenge. Mm-hmm. It's so refreshing that finally we have somebody who doesn't use that as an excuse that we heard literally 4 years ago saying, oh, we don't have the money to compete here. I mean, we're at the bottom. Our facilities are terrible. Then all of a sudden we've got one who actually knows how to win, who was at the bottom facilities and finance-wise in the conference that we came from and kicked our ass. And then he comes here and he's doing the exact same thing, and he's taking responsibility of it, and he's looking at it as an opportunity. And that's going to be part of his legacy, is that what he's able to do with what he has right now and then grow that and be the guy who actually did the growing.
he had the opportunity to go to Eddie and say, I need $2 million more a year. I'm not being paid enough. But instead, he said, I need more for my assistants. I need more for my players. Well, guess what that's going to do? Get him a hell of a lot more than $2 million a year.
Absolutely.
Put 9 more wins on the board next year, and your contract is going to explode. You're going to be taken care of. All of your people are going to be taken care of. And some coaches go for that instant payday, and others think, here's the big picture. If I stack this and stack this, I'm going to be taken care of.
Right.
And Willie sees it that right way. So,
and he's
that
really
was interesting to me.
He's you notice he's not shy of saying we can compete for a national title.
Boy, this is another thing I want to talk about. He was saying we need to go fundraise and we need more season tickets so we can go and win a national title.
Well, he's not saying we. He's saying I need to go fundraise. I need to go sell more tickets.
Well, yes. But it's certainly not, this game didn't make sense to us.
Right.
Or we can't compete at this level, or I need 4 years in this league. That just ain't gonna work for this guy. And it is refreshing and it is different. And
he's not backing, he's not shying away from that kind of talk. Look, if you can get to the CFP, you've got a shot to win the national title. I don't care who you are. I mean, nobody thought Miami had a chance in hell to get to the national title game.
No. A lot of people thought they shouldn't be in.
Right. I was one of them. But, hey, look, it's chip in a chair. Give me a shot. And Willie's not shying away from that. And, it just takes me back to the days. I mean, all I've heard is all the things that we can't do. And I've heard that for 30, 40 freaking years. The only person that changed that was Dave Maggard. And he says, you people, the biggest problem you people have is you don't believe. You don't have any more expectations than this failure that you've been surrounding yourselves in.
Yeah.
You're afraid to have expectations.
Yeah.
Usually it's an AD saying, like a recent AD saying, oh, their expectations are too high. We need to really lower these things. We've got to lower the bar as low as humanly possible.
He also talked about the fact that U of H didn't have a lot of resources. And so they had to hit on portal kids almost perfectly. And they didn't get around to me one more time because I was going to ask him, how do you think you've done on that? Like, what is your hit rate? Because I think his hit rate is like 97%. I think he has hit on virtually every single person they have gotten out of the portal. Like, I've gone through the last couple rosters and looked to see, like, who was just a whiff. And you could say Machado because he didn't really play.
Right.
But I think that's an incomplete. But like otherwise, it's just hard to find somebody.
Yeah.
And if you're that good at evaluating and developing, then you're going to be able to win more games than you should. And doing less with more, how can you not root for that? How can you not support that?
Be more with less.
Did I say it backwards?
Yes.
Yeah, of course I did.
Say in the American, Dana did less with more.
Did do more with less.
Yes.
I really said that backwards? That probably sounded really dumb.
Well, I just find it refreshing that after last year, I think all questions should be, I think doubts should be put aside for a while.
Yes.
Now I know that if we don't come back and win another 10 this year, we got hell to pay. But I mean, you can be a dramatically better team and have a worse record just by virtue of the way the schedule plays out.
Schedule playing out and not winning close games.
It's not the and winning close games is, I mean, you're a ball bouncing the wrong direction away from losing.
Okay. Galen's like a professional wrestler. When he sees his music, when he hears his music, he knows to come back. And he knows that's his music to come back. I'm going to just look at some...
Comes in like an
I
RKO.
gotta ask, man, like, what is it about the old school way that just makes it just so efficient?
I don't know if it's the old school way.
I mean, we got Fritz and Sampson, and
I think it's guys that started off at schools where they had to do everything and have been at places where they were not a big deal. Kelvin had to do everything at Washington State. At OU, basketball was an afterthought, something to do between football and spring football.
Facts.
And then when he came here, I mean, he's just always done more with less. And Willie has done that from junior college to Central Missouri for a dozen years, to Sam Houston, to Georgia, to Tulane, and here. And at some point, if you're going to have a career and if you're going to coach for a long time, you've got to just say, okay, I can't control any of that. And I'm going to just go win. I'm going to do it without all the resources and the fancy shit and just get it done.
Well, I mean, just winning. I mean, that's
I'm not saying just winning. I'm going to win, period. That's it.
Right. But I think at the core of it, and I'll go back to what Bishop said on Sunday. I mean, he said some really profound stuff.
Yes.
But when he's talking about it's simple, but it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what Willie and Kelvin both have is that they embrace the suck. They embrace the boring, monotonous, droning shit that nobody likes to do, but you have to do. I mean,
but I think they like
everybody's looking for. I mean, everybody consulting companies make billions of dollars. Speakers make massive fees, millions and millions of dollars in fees of trying to figure out a new way, a new process. If you do this and make it all fancy, no, that doesn't work. What works is doing the really, really shitty things that you got to do every single day. It's boring. It's monotonous. It's painful. But it's simple.
Exactly. But Ryan, like what you said, they enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the separate, because that's what they come from. You know what I mean? It's like it's familiarity with it. So I'm just seeing like Izzo. I'm sure he's probably the same way. Like a guy who knows the process and comes from that old school cloth. So it's just something about that old school, man. It yields results. It really does.
I mean, it's like when you're running sprints. Nobody's paying attention. Do you cut the corner? Do you touch the line every time?
Yeah.
A lot of people won't, but those guys do, as a matter of principle.
As a matter of fact, we have guys on every line that we're supposed to touch, and if you don't touch it, everybody has to start over.
Yep.
It's their job to like try to screw you over.
Well, I remember we used to have cones at each corner of the football field, and we'd have to run around the football field under time. And if you were caught cutting that cone so you can get a better angle or whatever, boom, it's over with. Everybody right back on the line.
That accountability, man. I think that's what it is with successful programs, is like the standard Like it's simple. Like you can say what it is, but it ain't easy. That accountability that goes along with it, man. And yeah, it's
they live their life by that. It's not a hey, I'm going to tell you to do this. That's what they do. They don't know any different.
And why should they have? Why should they? What they've been doing,
and that's the common traded by people up there at that top level. It's because they do the little bitty things that nobody likes to do, but they do it because that's just what they do.
Patino, he's another one. I know they be doing some boring stuff up there, boy. His teams play hard.
Boring stuff. BYU is down 67-61 with under 10 minutes to play at Oklahoma State. That is a tricky place to play this year. They are going to be a problem for U of H the last weekend of the season. That's if it comes down to that last game, that is not a walk.
That is for us.
Rowdy says, great job on the interview with Bish. What happened?
He said it is for us. I was like, man,
I don't know.
Hey,
that's a great environment when that place is packed, and it's been a while since it's been. Great job on the interview with Bish. Easily one of your best and most informative. I talked to Bishop for quite a while before the game. Really fascinating stuff. Like, he's just so interesting outside of the strength and conditioning stuff.
You'd be surprised at the topics that you arrive. Like, if you're just having a regular conversation with Bish, you'll be surprised at the topics that you arrive at. Just like, bro, how do we even get here? I started off with bench press. Why are we talking about this? It's like it'll be like it's crazy. Like, but bro's a knowledgeable, great conversationalist. It's like, man, he's one of the best in the business at what he does.
We talked about facilities at Florida. We talked about Todd Orlando as a defensive coordinator. We talked about the field of 68's ranking of jobs.
Was Orlando his DC at Utah State?
No, but he worked at Utah State when Bishop was there.
Oh, okay.
That we went all around the world in 15 minutes, and I really enjoy those conversations. Stepping back into football, I think you got to give credit to Wes Fritz for evaluating the talent. We give Wes Fritz a ton of credit. I believe you have to have a GM or just a player personnel guy that just lives in the film room, and Wes does that. I mean, he nails it, and you will never ever see him on any of our shows ever, because he just had no interest in doing this kind of stuff, and that's fine. Go do your job. Let us talk about it. Yeah, let us talk about it. You go do your thing.
Yeah.
So that was great. The next home game is Kansas State with One Piece. One Piece will be here, whatever that means. Galen, are you? I don't know if we've talked about this, but are you familiar with them?
One Piece sound like you get punched one time.
Sounds like a really bad value meal.
It's the worst chicken nugget meal ever.
It's
get one piece in a Dixie cup of freaking Coke.
Yeah. I ain't never heard no One Piece.
It's a Japanese illustrated thing. It's been around since the year you were born, actually. And they're going to be here, and they're doing a performance, and I just don't know. I am fascinated to see, because the tickets are insane.
Oh, wait, maybe I don't know anything about them though. But
under 8 timeout in Stillwater at 7-point lead.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State's made 5 of the last 7 shots. Here we go. Thoughts about Kelvin's comments in the post game about money challenges? They have money challenges. This is not. I mean, it's just what it's going to be.
Honestly, every school in the country has money challenges right now.
Yeah, everybody does. Everybody thinks we're broke.
Yeah.
And then you hear, we're still poor. We have the lowest budget of anybody in Power 4. I think UCF might have a lower basketball budget.
Probably.
The way
but as
our
far as overall budget goes, the only
probably right at the bottom.
Yeah, West Virginia was actually below us, surprisingly. But that was in previous year's numbers. That was fiscal year 23-24.
And you can do the numbers any way you want and come up with 100 different answers. And they do, as we've looked through those things, Brad, and we've seen it. Kelvin said that the way our recruiting is going, we're going to have to stop at some point because we don't have enough money. Okay. I think they'll be okay. That Kingston is a pretty good billboard right now.
Don't have enough money. Hit up Tillman.
What a great idea. Speaking of, what do we make of Kiffin hanging out with the Fertittas courtside at the Rockets game? We don't make anything out of it. One of Fertitta's boys went to and graduated from LSU. They're going to give a little money. That's fine. They've given a little money for a while.
When you're a multi-billionaire, it's a lot of freaking money to go around. I mean, I'm a wasteful spender at times. I would have trouble Brewster's millioning $1 billion. Towns,
do you understand that one?
Hey, Towns, if you had $1 billion, what you doing with it? First purchase.
Gravy.
Hey, Ryan, you gotta be stopped, bro. Ain't no way.
You gotta be stopped.
Ain't no way, bro. You wild. Great.
I bet it's within the top 3 answers he gives you, though.
No, I would buy things that could.
I would buy happiness and world peace.
I mean, you wouldn't have to
and
buy that.
gravy.
You would have to buy that.
Yeah, no, I would definitely have a luxury tour bus like the Madden Cruiser.
There's no way. You would get.
And I would live on it. I would literally live on it.
No, you would find 1,000 acres and put a 600 square foot shack in the middle of it and just live there. You'd have a satellite Starlink and you'd be fine.
There are only things that Towns can come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely be a tour bus. And then I would also
where are you going on tour to?
Nowhere.
It don't matter here. You gotta be
nowhere and anywhere.
Yeah.
Galen, do you know what the movie Brewster's Millions is?
No, I don't.
You really should watch it. We should
It's
have
awesome.
movie
It's
night.
an awesome movie.
Richard Pryor and John Candy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 40 years old. It's a movie about spending a huge amount of money in 30 days and how you have to be creative doing it and how it ruins you. It's a good movie.
30 days
Like,
with
if
no
I know a
assets
movie.
at the end of it.
Yeah. Okay, we're really talking
And
about
you can't give it away.
Yeah.
And you can't buy certain services.
Yeah. What would I buy if I had $1 billion? Star Pizza, good people, better pizza.
That guy gets it.
Yeah, I would. Cougar Field would now be called Towns Town. And it would be all kind of tricked out with goofy shit.
And
like,
hella unsubstantial. You'd probably buy, so.
Yes.
Oh,
Love those guys.
Ball
I wouldn't
lover.
buy you
Put
because
that
that's
on
bad. I would invest in you.
Oh man, bro. Hey, we need to be on. We need to be on ESPN.
Hell no.
Oh, this is funny. Oh man,
ball
gotta
lover.
love the gang, man. Ball lover.
Although, dude, 1,000 acres, yeah, that would be nice.
I see.
I don't know
you
about a
in
600 square foot shack. I would probably get
Okay.
something.
5,000 square foot. Put a big pool in the middle.
Yeah, and all kinds of
Just-
weapons and all kinds of badass shit.
And gravy.
Fucking tank.
What's
It
your-
has
what's
like
your-
a cup,
What's
a
your
cup
fixation
holder
with
for gravy.
Brian? What? And gravy.
A cheese fountain.
Oh man, you gentlemen are sick. Oh, hey man.
That be my fondue.
Fondant.
Did y'all talk about this Riley Kugel and Kingston kind of bowing up on each other?
We talked about Riley Cougar and Kugel, how you say his name? We talked about
Kegel.
them. Yeah,
Kegel.
Somehow I don't think that's how you say it.
yeah.
Keeping his Kegels working.
Talked about him Dolo, but yeah, talking with Kingston is like, bruh, that's a losing battle. Like that's a losing battle. What you gonna say? You trash? Stop
Yeah.
it. Check the mock, my
You
boy.
suck.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
transfer to another school, son.
yeah, there's nothing you can say.
Good luck finding a school next year.
Yeah.
I don't know about others, but I'm savoring this. Getting a front row seat to the process
Yeah.
is a blessing. That's a great way to look at it.
See, I wanted to slow down, man, because I know we're going to lose our guys, and it's just so much fun watching these young fellows. I just miss the days of I wish we could keep them for multiple years, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, these boys are gone.
And we talked about Rodney Terry and other scouts. They were here watching Kingston, but Sinak is moving up. People are liking him more and more. He just
And it's like
stacking games.
how can you not?
Yeah.
Like
the all the NBA, all the draft nicks and whatever. Everybody's got to have a hot take. Everybody's going to have the hottest take. If somebody pops off for 25, 35 points, well, all this, oh my God, these guys that's a top 5 pick. And, Sinak was a top 10 guy coming into the year and then fell a little bit. And then all of a sudden, now he's not even on any of these guys' radars in the first round. And all it takes is 2 or 3 games, and he's going to be right back in the top 10. And everybody's just going to be meat
And
riding.
he's what did he have tonight? 14 and 10?
subtle, very subtle.
An easy, smooth.
It's very subtle. That's a very impactful stat line. And it just looked like it was, I don't want to say easy, but like you said, it was just simple.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is that he scored tonight on shots and in places that he's going to be shooting in the NBA. That soft short corner driving dish, be on the receiving end of that, and some
Being
threes.
that dunker, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I do. I mean, this is when Kingston goes to the league. I want to see him take Kyrie's spot in Dallas, team him up with Cooper Flagg and Derek Lively.
3 Dookies actually.
Just get him the ball.
I don't know about that one, Towns.
That's a dude that is his rookie year would average eight assists a game. Feeding those dudes.
I think that he can learn so much from Kyrie.
Well, the reason
And
why
it's
I
like
say that,
you forget that like Kyrie is like he's like 6'1", 6'2", so it's like but Kingston is a bigger guard. You can kind of play him off ball with that youth and that athleticism, and it's just like especially when you got 6'9" and 7 foot with Coop and Derek Lively on the back end. Like,
and I just think I think Dallas would try to trade him. I think Dallas try to trade Kyrie. They got rid of AD today.
And it's like, man, that dude was whoever that the GM was. I know that was such a bad
Nico.
Yeah,
the worst trade in history.
That was so terrible.
I mean, you had a draft class of Jalen Brunson and Luka, and you got nothing.
Oklahoma State is up 12 with 4:08 to play. They're on a 7-0 run. BYU's going to be 5-4 if they lose this game. They're out. They're done in the Big 12 race.
Hey man, you never know.
They lose this. You can't be 5-4 with 9 games to play in this conference. If you can't win at Oklahoma State, you're not winning anywhere else. Isaiah was phenomenal on defense tonight.
True.
That's pretty good. I guess it's a good sign. We can be ice cold behind the line and still win going away.
Towns, what was the magic number? 40%?
Yeah.
As long as you shoot above 40%.
Yeah. But we were talking before we got on here and looking at Harwell's numbers. If you look at if you're a stat sheet enjoyer and you judge a game by the stats, Harwell had 2 points. He was 1 of 6, over 2 from 3, and 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. Some may say, that was mediocre. Dude was everywhere tonight.
Stat sheet merchants.
He affected so many plays. At one point, I saw him, I think 4 different possessions within about an 8 possession span. He was on the floor diving to keep the ball in play. And not diving just and grabbing and getting a loose ball, but about diving and getting the ball to somebody, and then we go hit a break.
That's how you earn minutes.
Yeah.
So it's little bitty. I mean, that's how. I mean, literally, that's how. It's exactly how Ramon got his kind of legendary aura, is being a guy who's going to do that.
Aura.
Yeah.
Where would y'all rank this season's group of guards for Houston all time? It's February 4th. You've got 2 months to play. I just don't know if you can. Yeah, I don't know if you can.
That's a great question, though. Because that's a great question.
It's interesting to think about.
In 2 months plus a week, because you got to give it time to marinate. Have that conversation. I just don't think you can do it right now.
Okay, so how about this? Which group of guards was the best group of guards then, since we can't rank them?
Man, that's tough.
That's a good problem to have. I'm rolling with my guys.
Okay, well, that's not the answer.
I mean,
we were suffering up, man.
Y'all had a.
I say talent-wise, it may have been the year that Tremont and Marcus got hurt, maybe.
Well, you're talking about Sampson years, correct? Because
we're not talking about nothing.
Just going back history-wise.
No, not it. No, no,
I mean,
history, no.
Mike Young was considered a shooting guard, and if you have Clyde and Mike Young, I mean that's
Yeah.
Reed
Those guys don't count. Yeah, we're not talking
Reed
about
Geddes as your point guard in '83.
Yeah, we ain't talking about them.
Okay.
So people who I was alive to see.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know. It's something worth thinking about.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a good question.
I mean, you had, let's see, the three. You had Jamal, Marcus, Tremont.
Yeah. You had who was the
Kyler,
final four guards?
Kyler, Jamal,
and Tajay.
And Tajay.
Yeah. And Quentin and
Deke.
Yeah.
That's tough right there.
Damn, I forgot.
Hugh, Sasser, and Deaky.
LJ, Emmanuel, and Milos last year is a really solid group.
I mean, they only got you to the final game.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you can talk about it forever. There's no correct answer yet.
That's what makes a good question.
There might be.
Yeah. You know what? I hope it's this year's team.
I
hope that's what it is.
If you cut the Nets down 3 times, 4 times, regular season, conference tournament, getting the Final Four national titles, so 4, but maybe 3 because who cares about the conference tournament? Yeah. I don't mind that. I started taking snacks and drinks to enjoy in the parking garage. That is smart. Or we could get Towns out there selling.
Moving some
like
work.
Bottles of water and nachos, gravy.
Buckets of gravy.
Yeah. I like that. Will we see you at the BYU game? I will be at the BYU game. You might not see me, but I'll be there. Heading up Saturday, stay through Wednesday in beautiful downtown Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
One night in Provo.
That gummit.
If you see me at the Sizzler, come on up and say hi.
Truth.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah. How about that? To anyone who sees us, walk up and say hi. I don't know why people think that like we're on.
No, people come up all the time. Tonight,
to you?
Less? Yeah, a lot. Well, I sit on the aisle.
It's usually to ask about me.
So people, no, it's really not. But people do come and ask about you or why I'm so mean to you. Like they used to ask about why was Kelvin so mean to Galen. Now, it's something else. But it's been overwhelming. People coming up and talking and you know, for a while it just was. I was very uncomfortable with it. But I think I'm figuring it out.
Yeah,
thank y'all. And
y'all see us, man, pull up, man. If y'all see us, pull
up. Hit my Cash App and then come talk to me. I don't use Cash App, but yeah.
I do.
Tell me.
Hypothetically, what would be the NIL number to keep Flemings for another year? There's no number.
Brother, listen.
There's no number.
Might
Kingston,
cost somebody their life. Like he ain't.
It's
he
just
ain't,
not happening.
He ain't. Like,
and you won't
Sampson
let him.
wouldn't
You
even
won't let
allow
him.
it. It's like even if you wanted to come back, son. If you came back, they'll be like, son, I'll hurt you.
We're cutting you. Yeah.
You have no scholarship. Like you can't come back. But that number would probably be asked, like probably in the.
There'd be 2 commas.
8 figures.
Yeah, maybe 3, but at least 2. Where are we at with BYU? They're up. Oklahoma State's up 9. BYU can still play spoiler. They will. They will beat somebody who needed to beat them, and it could happen Saturday night. Jamal, LJ, and Emmanuel, I think, were the best in this era. Shed, Sasser, Grimes. Shed didn't play with Sasser and Grimes. He was deep on the bench. Deaky was the starter. That's true. Milos, LJ, and Emmanuel were different. The comical part of this discussion is Bobby Hurley wearing a guard U. That is the dumbest thing. A guard U shirt in games. U of H is guard U.
I mean, their guards suck. They can't.
And
guard
they're gonna guard you.
Better guard your job. Paychecks are about to end.
Hey, Charles, you gotta find some chill, brother. You gotta find some chill.
There is no chill, my friend.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm too old. I'm too old, man.
Man, better guard your job. Boom. Yeah, they
Cougar Tail taste review next show. How many Cougar Tails is the former intern, taking down?
Former intern, LOL.
I cannot imagine that man ever eating a pastry in front of me when a camera is rolling. It's just never going to happen. Ever. And that's probably smart. I don't blame him.
But you might find him rocking one of those IKEA glizzies.
Got the glizzy.
Have you seen that, Galen?
Oh man. Yeah, man, I have.
Like a foot long and a little bitty bun. Like, what is that?
Sounds you're a sicko. IKEA glizzies.
All right, y'all need to behave. That's a family show. It's a Christian show, and y'all are just treating it with contempt. I don't like it. Way it goes. Give me a BYU score update.
85-74, 3:17 left. 86-74, 3:15 left. Oklahoma State leading. Yeah, so
there you go.
Hey man, get that off the screen, bro.
You're very uncomfortable.
Because I'm just looking at a glizzy.
It's just so weird that you are so uncomfortable with these things.
Not that
it's just food, Galen.
I don't want to see that, bro. Like,
it's just food.
Doing?
Just food.
Yeah, you're right.
Goodness gracious. Poor kid. Does Dawkins have an assistant coach whose job is just to bitch at the refs? I've never seen an assistant coach barking at the refs the entire timeout. Every timeout.
Might be.
The Keyshawn Panini deal seems cool. So I thought this was like a food thing. I got a press release sent to my email about it. And I just thought it was. I thought it was like a food. And then somebody said, "Oh, he signed a deal for playing cards." And I went,
playing cards.
Like, oh, damn.
Trading cards.
Yeah.
See, I only knew it from a few years ago because I used to collect cards back in the day. But I mean, that was you had Fleer and Donruss and Upper Deck, and of course, Upper Decker took on a new meaning.
I can't picture you with him. This is so embarrassing.
Get that off the screen is crazy.
It ain't though.
It ain't though.
It ain't though.
I'd freak out if I just see people in there eating that. You know, you just see people walking around and they flop it all over the place.
Towns. You're a sicko.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, Towns. Oh, man. Good time.
Ryan's going to go underneath the table right now.
Final thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Final thoughts. What is what good ones we need? You know what I mean? We ain't even. Yeah. Well,
you know, whenever you hear that word, the phrase "final thoughts," I mean, we got another hour to go.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. Is that everybody knows that. Star Pizza.
Good people. Better pizza. Get your Star Pizza. Reverse happy hour. It's probably over now. Hey,
It does not happen on Wednesdays.
Oh.
Start on Wednesday. Start on
Apologies.
Thursday. Galen, Armani, Dejan, and Nate were a tough class, 18-19. They lost to UCF here.
And Cole. Hey, it don't matter. And Cole. Cole wasn't. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
That's right. I forgot about this. The Players Trunk dropped U of H basketball cards it might have been 3 years ago, but I feel like it happened maybe when you were here. Did they do cards? I feel like
I signed some, but I don't know if there was Players Trunk.
Dane Roy had something to do with it. He was so excited about getting them, is what I remember. And it's been a minute since he's been around.
Hey, I wonder what he's up to.
He's back in Melbourne. He felt like he got fat, and so he went on this huge workout craze. And I mean, he had like gained 3 pounds and went and worked out for 12 minutes and got shredded. So there you go.
Roy.
Good guy. Did a podcast with us for a year. Thanks for entertaining, guys. Another one. Love seeing Mercy get minutes. We need those reps for next year. Who do you think starts for us at the 1 next season? I'm not 100% he's on the roster.
Caleb Holt?
I was given some information tonight suggesting that Holt is very unlikely.
I didn't expect him to cut to this far.
Yeah.
When it comes into a bidding war, we're not going to win that. And honestly,
it's not a bidding war on this, is what it sounds like. It sounds like who you'll have. It's
not about money. It's about money.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you, you're not in the final stages with U of H when it's about money, because it's never. I mean, if it's about money, then you should have moved on to somebody else a long time ago.
Good one.
I think you'll get a guy and maybe 2 out of the portal. But I mean, what you're putting on the floor every night now is the best way to advertise for the next guy.
Well, I mean, the real answer is Jefferson.
Hey, if Cordell can come in and do that, awesome. But
I think he's going to be good.
I've been high on him since I met him at SMU 4 years ago, whenever that was. He was still in high school. And just love it. Was the year Jarris was here, because Jarris ran up and interrupted our interview, which was kind of funny. I like Cordell a lot. He's just so far behind, and he just hasn't played.
Well, I mean, he's not behind the freshman coming in next year.
Maybe. But sometimes those guys come in well ahead. It's 91-80. And Oklahoma State has not hit a field goal in 2.5 minutes, and they're still up by 11.
Free throws, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been straight.
Is the staff done with high school recruiting for this year? I assume this is basketball. And no, they could still bring in a high school guy. That's just what I've been told. Don't think we're getting Holt. He seems to be leaning towards Arizona. I would think that Alabama is the leader right now. That could change, but he's an Alabama guy, and I think they're the leader. Okay, let's do final thoughts. Let's get out of here.
Devanza didn't get to the free throw line. Of course he missed a shot.
Times you're a sicko.
I am.
I mean, I know you know, but I'm just saying it just to put it in the air. You're a sicko. Final thoughts, man, is, hey, man, I feel like our team, we're getting more and more in sync. I'm getting more and more familiar, and guys are getting more and more comfortable. So with comfortability becomes, from that comes confidence. So I just think that this team is right where they need to be, and I feel like we're heading in the right trajectory.
Brad,
But
Go ahead.
go ahead.
But the key to everything and the key to our ceiling and how far we're going to go, Milo's using him. So we need him being him so we can be the best version of us.
And that starts with playing well on the road. Just get a full game out of him on the road and build from that. He's been great at home. You need to see it on the road.
Yeah. Especially.
Brad.
Great win. And the great Lou Brown once said, starting to come together, Pepper.
Oh, Galen doesn't know that one either.
I don't know.
There's
That's
probably
okay.
most people on here don't know that one. That was from Major League. From Major League.
Lou Brown movie character.
Yes.
1989.
Yep.
That
Glory days.
He worked at Tire World.
Glory days. That's when the Nutters were in full effect.
Hey, yo.
Short shorts. We all wore short shorts back in the day. Rocking corduroy OPs that came up to like just above your mid-thigh.
Back in the day, it was a scary place.
It was a very scary place, Holmes. It was terrifying. Everybody, a lot of people didn't just have mullets. They permed their mullets, dude.
That's true.
If you're gonna be in, man, you might as well be all in. You know what I mean?
We didn't just wear T-shirts that had cool stuff on it. We wore them with no sleeves, and people wore them with cut-off belly shirts. Dudes.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your satin varsity jackets, onesubstantial.com. It's the reverse. Use the code CATS at checkout for your gear. You know what I mean? For a little discount. Tap in with your guys, man. Tap in with your guys. You know, we got these on there too, the hoodies and the satin varsity jackets. 2 colors.
You know, I think we're doing a good job here with the production value. Just saying. You get something that other people might not get. Major League is underrated.
Great,
Can I tell you a secret?
Movie.
I went to the movie theater to see Major League 3, the Back to the Minors one.
Why?
That's a great question, Bill. I think I saw Major League 2 in the movie theater as well. You know.
Oh, good old Jack Parkman. So funny story, or not really a story,
not
but
funny. I
funny
can't
little,
imagine.
Funny little known fact. And I think it was Major League 2. The bad guys had the big giant black dude who was the left-handed hitter. Turns out he was my teammate when I played in Greenville, Mississippi. His name was Andre Keene, and they put us up in the same room because I was new to the team. I came on at mid-season, and we went on to win the title. But Keene was he's my roomie, and man, you talk about 2 dudes who were doing some crazy shit in Mississippi.
I was trying to figure out where that was going to go, and I'm glad it was the.
But he was my guy from, and he was one of the bad guys in Major League 2, I believe. Might have been 3.
Story.
Town's been around the way, man.
Yeah.
Around the
And
way.
then after that, Orcan Boyd came to the team.
Wow. That was the ugliest man in Major League Baseball.
One of them, yeah. Willie McGee. Willie McGee would
was
have
up there too.
He's got to run for your money.
I've heard of that name before. Let me look that up.
St. Louis Cardinal, Willie McGee, Vince Coleman, Ozzie.
Lord. Yeah, that boy was a hey, y'all funny.
GG BYU.
Got my jacket coming. Thank you, Godfather.
Nice.
That's nice.
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love.
National Signing Day was today. It's a shame it doesn't have the field. There's no field.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we went to meet with Willie because it was National Signing Day, but they didn't sign anybody in the market. Nobody really is. Now with the transfer portal in January and no portal in May.
Yeah, if
you're full at this point.
If you thought you were going to wait as a high school kid and sign in the spring,
and if you're not a 5-star, yeah, it's over with.
So
if you're a 5-star waiting this long, you made a really bad business decision because most people are tapped out of cash. They spent that all on the high school and then the portal. I mean, it's like trying to get Christmas presents in February.
Where's Caleb Holt going to school?
Well, basketball, it's a different thing. Those guys will wait forever.
This is football.
Oh, okay. Thought we were getting somewhere.
No, but football's because football's going to start. They got their brand new teams. Everybody's starting right now.
Yeah, facts. You're right. That I do know.
But they said what he said, like 15 of the 21 are in early.
Yeah. Well, all the transfer guys are here, and
that's wild. That's wild to me.
What?
Leaving high school early. I couldn't imagine that. That's
it's a different mentality.
Yeah.
But
then again,
I think they know this is coming from their sophomore year.
Yeah.
You're planning for it.
Well, that's the thing is man, the way amateur sports has evolved.
It's not amateurs anymore.
No, I mean, these kids have really been acting like pros since they were 12, maybe even some before that. I mean, I was at the very beginning of it because when I was in high school, we couldn't even play in summer league basketball on the same teams, and they couldn't be coached by high school coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't. I mean, they had all these rules.
The rules were a lot more. Yeah, they're a lot more strict.
And in baseball, we didn't even have fall league until my sophomore year, and then we were involved in getting that going. And now it's played all year long, man. And everybody's seems to be a one freaking sport player.
Yes.
And then everybody's got trainers.
Rightfully so. It's like targeting your money.
Well, we're talking about like middle schoolers.
These folks have been pros for years before they even get to college.
Ryan, middle schoolers are 12.
Yeah, but I think you got to play different sports and see what you like and see what you don't.
I think it's different nowadays.
Okay.
I think it's different.
Well, yeah, I mean, because everybody you're competing against, that's all they're doing.
Exactly.
I mean, there's some that are playing multiple sports, but not like it used to be. I mean, not like being Randy Moss and being all-American in basketball and football. Playing on the same team with Jay Will.
Hey, that's so funny.
If both teams trend the way they're going and all goes well against Arizona, will Fertitta see its first court rush? I love rushing the field. I think it's awesome to see. and I can't imagine this happening, even if they're undefeated. You're an elite program. You have achieved more than Arizona has in the last 3, 5, and 10 years. There's just no, I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
They're storming the court?
How the hell you give up 99?
Because they didn't foul at the end and go to 100. Oklahoma State shot 34 free throws. They're storming the court now.
The court?
Yeah.
Good for them.
I mean, they've sucked for a while.
Yeah. It's been a rough go. My final thought is UCF shot 12 more free throws than you did at your home, and you still won by 24. Pretty good.
Weren't
It's
they
fun to see
averaging
these
over
teams
80
shoot
points
this.
a game?
Who? UCF?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I get a lot of numbers on a day like this, and sometimes they just escape. U of H lowered their nation-leading 8.4 turnovers a game. Only had 5 tonight. It's so wild to me that you have a freshman running point.
Oh man, yeah, this is fake.
It really is.
That's
It's
fake.
just not a real thing.
That's so fake. 8.5 again. People, that's anyway.
There you go. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you Saturday from Provo, and we'll have Duarte chowing down on Cougar Tail.
On something.
Something. We'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching, hanging out. And tomorrow, 4 quarters. Galen invaded last week. I assume he's not going to do that again this week. Star
Never
Pizza,
know.
Section 12X, and one substantial. Go get you a satin jacket. Get it now. You want it.